What's going on, guys? It's your boy Q Carnes here, and I'm dropping you guys the other end of the spectrum of the the Task Force versus Nadeshot in League play. But yeah, this is my POV, and I'm pretty much gonna walk you guys what I was thinking in this match and all that. And to be honest, to be quite 100% honest, I didn't even know Nadeshot was in the game until someone was mentioning it too. Because usually when I'm sitting around, I'm just checking Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, my Instagram feed, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's Nadeshot!" Oh, not then again, granted, if I knew, I would be excited too. I'd be hype as shit too. But I respected, I respect Nadeshot and I respect him as a player, so I had to play at the optimal. So you're gonna see here, I'm gonna be in gold, and on Plaza Hardpoint, these two hills are kind of important. I want to say, this hill, the one at Backdales, the one inside Plaza, and the I want to say Gilly, because you can actually pick up a lot of time and optimize your position, and if you have everyone set up right, you can really get a lot done. I think Debo is the only one you rarely ever get time on. It's just a giant contest fest and a giant jumping fest, so don't even expect to get time off Debo. Really, once in a blue moon, if you have like streaks, I want to say like the War Machine, you can probably get a lot of time off the Debo one. But again, do not bank on it. I'd prefer not. I'd rather not even waste the War Machine on Debo. I personally would rather just waste the War Machine on the middle plaza, which is what we call dubstep. So anyways, what I'm doing here, I am trying to play for the power position. I'm playing my role as the anchor, and normally most anchors use the M8 to anchor because there's a lot of long range gunfights, but it's not so much like, I have to be very mobile in this game. I have to really fight for position because Nadeshot's gonna fight for position, and my A94 was kind of on fire for the past couple days, and I'm getting better with my A94. So I decided, I was more confident with the A94 versus my M8 on on back of a laggy connection. But anyways, guys, we're just playing for position right now. You can see where we're all set up, and where I'm set up, and where I'm running to. I'm running to the anchor. I'm running for the most optimal position where on the map where I can defend the hard point, and as well as keep spawns, and kind of just patrol and walk around and call out where people are going, etc, etc, etc. So on the back end of this, I also had to win a lot of my gunfights, even though I'm on a really shitty ping, especially when it comes to playing with Joey. For some reason, it's like my ping is a lot better when I play by myself with league play, but I usually chalk it up just play with team. But anyways, yeah, again, winning your gunfights, getting your streaks, playing for power position, that's pretty much what you're doing. You'll see me here at this back right here, it gives me access to check the flank. I have decent eyes into Gelly. I have decent eyes out in the street. You'll see me get picked off at on top Gelly, which almost no one ever goes to. But it was unfortunate. It was just happens. But again, you'll see me make one last push here, and I'll start getting shot at. So I'll turn around. You'll notice I'll rotate more opportunely if I have better eyes of where they're at. So, for instance, we're going back in this the plaza, dubstep plaza hardpoint, whatever the hell you want to call it. We call it dubstep. Other people call it plaza. It's really whatever. But again, like you'll see on the rotation, I go straight through gold, and I'm watching gold because I know they're gonna be coming through blue, and you'll see a teammate spawns on me on gold. So boom. So they're only gonna be coming through mid ring and blue. So again, having that gold spawn almost ensures that you eliminate one of the three access points into that. And ring is kind of hard to challenge from. You either have to just run right in and hope that the person watching ring is missing, and you don't want to bank on that, or you have to try to, nade through blue or push through blue, or just do a, a well-organized push into it. Or you can flank gold, but granted, if there's someone smart enough back there, you're gonna get caught up in someone watching gold. So you'll see, yeah, so I know Nadeshot's chasing me, so I juked him right there. So I set up in the anchor position here. I'm trying to get the optimal spawn, so they should be flooding out of mid plaza and gold now. And I might get a couple people try to flank through mid. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're trying to go through. They just went straight out from Dales. So again, like right here, I'm playing for a power position. I know a lot of my teammates they're gonna be spawning Dales here, so I'm gonna try to at least stay alive and get some picks and hopefully win. At least win my gunfights, because that's the very least I'm gonna do. So at this point in the game, we're really we're only in, like, I want to say like a little bit more than 25 point lead, and this game has been pretty even. So usually around when we get to Debo, especially when on the second rotational hardpoints, Debo, I want to say right after Gelly, you want to pull away with the game at Gelly. Usually you can dictate the game at Gelly. There's that chance at middle plaza, and then there's that last one. You really want to try to get as many points on the Gelly hardpoint as much as you can, and you'll see after this Debo hardpoint, I pretty much get demolished by nade on this Debo. It's not even funny, but when on the rotation to Gelly, like I'm sitting there like talking to my teammates, like, contest, on the Debo. And because I know we're gonna get a lot of time off the Gelly, because we've gotten a lot of time each time off the Gelly hardpoint. So I'm rotating back, trying to get this power position, because I know how important this Gelly hardpoint is, and it actually will come up huge. Because if you guys saw the Scobrin video, we actually won in the middle hardpoint. We actually just made it mathematically impossible for them to win in the middle. So here, what it is like, if we can, I think we go up to at least 180 off this hard point. So it should be about like 130 to 180 something. I forget, but anyways, we're just trying to close this game out. And when you're playing against good players, and when you're playing against players of high caliber, you have to try to close out the game. You can't, give them chances. You can't make mistakes that can lead to losses, because even in a hardpoint, your one hill can change the game drastically. Like, say for instance, they're down 40 right now, but if they took this Gelly from us right now and got some time and rotated well, if they took it from us, I want to say like 10 to 15 seconds out and rotated well, we could have been in a worse position that we were originally in. We could actually be in a heads-up position again. So every second on the next two hard points actually counted for something. So now we're in like a 40 point lead, like a little bit close to 50. So this is where I'm sitting here like, just hop on the hard point, close it out. We can just pretty much win on this hard point, and we actually just do. We don't 250 them obviously, but we just make it mathematically impossible, as Joey would love to say. Why did I almost say Scobrin? I am tired, guys. I'm sorry. But again, it's the big thing about playing good players is that you got to play your best, and you have to close it out. You cannot fumble it, at the 2-yard line. You just can't fumble it at the 2-yard line. Like, always try to close it out, and that's how we played it. Usually, a lot of times, like when we play League and we play against retards and we fumble it and don't close it out, we get really frustrated. Really easily, we get really frustrated because we lose randoms. Because we're, again, no one likes to lose. I don't like to lose. Everyone hates fucking losing, and yeah, that's how it is. But again, really in Quaint, like, when you're playing hardpoint, it doesn't necessarily pertain to Plaza just only. You gotta play for power positions. You just gotta win your gunfights. I know that's easier said than done, especially, like, again, I guess Big Timer can relate to this, being on the shit out of the ping and connection and all that and lag. Because I feel like him some days. It just fucking sucks. But just gotta play for your power positions. Just play for the hard point. Win your gunfights. and rotate good. That's pretty much what hardpoint boils down to, guys. But anyways, this commentary is coming to an end, guys. Like always, comment, rate, subscribe. And you like more content like this, just hit me up. I'm out. Peace, guys.
Big win, job done.